Well, recent history has been good to the city of Brownsville, at least when it comes to parks and recreation. Cameron County Historical Commissioner Gene Fernandez tells us more about the transformation on Dean Porter Park.
Brenda, I'm standing on a piece of ground that's seen the greatest transformation of any part of South Texas, likely. We are in what is now called Dean Porter Park. Prior to this, it was called Ringgold Park for many, many years. And I'm saying many because it began as Ringgold Park in 1927. It was purchased by the James B. Wells Foundation, and it was bought by City of Brownsville, the administration of Mayor Cole, for $150,000. It was 25 acres. At that point in time, you wouldn't have wanted to come to this park because it was very disheveled looking. This is 25 acres. Adjacent to us right here is now Cummings Intermediate and part of BISD, but that over there was a brick factory as well as the city dump, if you can imagine. This over here, and we're talking about 1927, was virgin chaparral. It was dense forest at that time. There was very little done until we get off into the 20s. And then we had the Works Progress Administration, we have the Conservation Corps. These were activities that were sponsored by the government under the Roosevelt administration in order to do parks in this country. So we brought this park up in a very rudimentary way. We planted shrubs, we did winding trails. It was all still dirt roads. There was not very much done in the infrastructure of the park all through the 40s until we started getting into the 50s, because that's when the SAMS Foundation kicked in. In 1955, we built, the SAMS Foundation built the large Olympic pool, which is right adjacent to us here. And then zipping up to 1965, the Camille Leitner Playhouse, which is right around the corner here. So you see, all of that period, the early period of the park, was just a section of land that was basically barren, and still until we started getting into the 90s, and that's the features that we have here. We have a pavilion behind us. We have the Camille Leitner Playhouse behind us. In front of me here I have the Children's Museum and the Costumes of the America. All of this was put in the ground from the time of 1997 to about 2005, with little embellishments thereafter. So you can see what an intention by the populace and by the charitable foundations is to build a park for our citizenry, and the rest is history. Eugene Fernandez with KVEO News.
Beautiful park and a great park to head out to for the holidays. Well, next week we visit the Gladys Porter Zoo to talk about a colorful figure in Brownsville history.